The Scandalous and Fascinating Life of Madam C.J. Walker, 10 Revealing Facts. Madam C.J. Walker, born Sarah Breedlove in 1867, is celebrated as America's first female self-made millionaire. Known for her groundbreaking success in the beauty industry, her life was not without its share of controversies, struggles, and fascinating stories. From her humble beginnings to her innovative empire and fiery personality, Walker's journey is filled with moments that shock, intrigue, and inspire. Here are 10 of the most scandalous and intriguing facts about Madam C.J. Walker. Number 1. A tough beginning, tragedy and resilience. Sarah Breedlove, who would later become Madam C.J. Walker, was born on December 23, 1867, in Delta, Louisiana, as the first freeborn child of formerly enslaved parents, Owen and Minerva Breedlove. Her early life was marked by extreme hardship. Both parents died of unknown causes by the time she was 7, leaving Sarah an orphan. She was sent to live with her older sister Lavinia and her brother-in-law, who reportedly abused her. Desperate to escape, Sarah married Moses McWilliams at the age of 14, seeing it as her only way out. Tragically, McWilliams died just 6 years later in 1887, leaving her a 20-year-old widow with a 2-year-old daughter, Lelia, later known as Alelia Walker. To support her child, Sarah became a washerwoman, earning meager wages of about $1.50 a day. Despite the grueling labor, she remained determined to create a better life. Reflecting on her struggles, she once said, "I got my start by giving myself a start." These formative years instilled in her a remarkable resilience and drive for success. However, they also cultivated a deep skepticism of others' intentions, a trait that would later contribute to conflicts in her personal and professional life. Her story is one of unyielding perseverance against nearly insurmountable odds. Number 2. The marriage scandal, turmoil with Charles Joseph Walker. In 1906, Sarah married Charles Joseph Walker, a St. Louis newspaperman who would become both her business partner and second husband. It was during this time that Sarah adopted the professional name Madam C.J. Walker, under which she launched her now famous brand. Initially, Charles played a significant role in promoting and distributing her products, particularly her wonderful hair grower. However, their marriage quickly deteriorated as Madam Walker's business grew. By 1912, tensions over her increasing independence and success reached a breaking point. Walker accused Charles of infidelity, and some accounts suggest he felt overshadowed by her growing fame. The final straw reportedly came when Charles attempted to claim credit for her success and allegedly tried to sabotage the business. Walker filed for divorce in 1912, marking the end of their rocky relationship. She was unapologetic about her decision, later stating, "I built this business with my own hands, and no one else will ever take that away." The tumultuous marriage underscored her unwavering commitment to self-reliance and her refusal to let anyone dictate her destiny. Number 3. Rivalries in the beauty industry. Madam C.J. Walker's rise in the haircare industry was not without conflict, particularly with Annie Malone, her former employer and one of the first black women millionaires. Walker initially worked as a sales agent for Malone's Paro Company, learning the ropes of the burgeoning beauty business. However, after striking out on her own, Walker was accused by Malone of stealing her haircare formulas and business model. The rivalry turned bitter, with Malone publicly denouncing Walker's products as inferior and accusing her of unethical practices. Walker, in turn, defended her success and escalated her marketing campaigns, often emphasizing the quality and innovation of her products. "I had to make my own way, and I made it better," she declared. The competition between the two women divided the black community but also brought unprecedented attention to the importance of hair care and beauty in African American culture. Their rivalry became a defining aspect of the era's entrepreneurial landscape. Number 4. Exploiting the before and after photos. Madam Walker was a marketing visionary, and one of her most groundbreaking strategies was the use of before and after photographs to showcase the transformative effects of her products. These images became a cornerstone of her advertising campaigns, particularly for her wonderful hair grower. While the strategy was undeniably effective, it also courted controversy. Critics accused Walker of exaggerating results and perpetuating Eurocentric beauty standards by promoting straighter hair textures. Walker, however, defended her products as tools of empowerment. "I want every woman to feel beautiful and confident," she said, countering allegations that her products were exploitative. Her advertisements often appeared in black newspapers, targeting a demographic that had been largely ignored by mainstream companies. This approach not only boosted her sales but also cemented her legacy as a pioneer in direct-to-consumer marketing. The debates surrounding her ads reflected larger societal tensions about beauty, identity, and self-expression within the black community. Number 5. Controversies in labor practices. Madam Walker's business was celebrated for empowering black women, providing them with economic opportunities during a time of systemic racial discrimination. By 1917, her network of agents had grown to over 20,000 women across the United States, the Caribbean, and Central America. These women were trained not just to sell products but also to present themselves as dignified professionals. However, Walker faced criticism for her exacting management style. Employees described her as a strict boss who demanded perfection and worked them long hours. Some saw her rigidity as hypocritical, given her advocacy for fair wages and worker rights. Despite these criticisms, many agents credited her with fostering a sense of pride and ambition. Walker often said, "I want my women to have not just a livelihood, but also a legacy." Her leadership was both inspiring and divisive, reflecting the challenges of managing a rapidly growing enterprise. Number 6. The lavish lifestyle, Villa Lewaro, and criticism. In 1918, Madam Walker completed construction on Villa Lewaro, a sprawling mansion in Irvington, New York. Designed by Verkner Tandy, the first licensed black architect in New York, the home cost approximately $250,000, a monumental sum at the time. The 34-room estate became a symbol of her success and was named after her daughter, A'Lelia Walker Robinson. While many admired the mansion as a testament to black excellence, others criticized it as an ostentatious display of wealth. Given the widespread poverty in the black community, some felt Walker's lifestyle was in poor taste. Walker countered these criticisms by stating, "I want my home to inspire others to dream big and to achieve beyond their circumstances." The estate frequently hosted prominent leaders and intellectuals, further solidifying Walker's role as a trailblazer who used her wealth to uplift her community. Number 7. Falling out with Booker T. Washington. Walker's advocacy for black entrepreneurship often clashed with Booker T. Washington's conservative philosophy. At the 1912 National Negro Business League meeting, Washington downplayed Walker's business, calling it non-essential. Undeterred, Walker boldly interrupted the session to demand recognition for her contributions to black economic empowerment. "I am a woman who came from the cotton fields of the South," she declared, "and I built my business from the ground up." Her defiance shocked attendees and cemented her reputation as a fearless leader unafraid to challenge even the most prominent figures of her time. Number 8. Accusations of selling miracle cures. Walker's wonderful hairgrower faced scrutiny for its bold claims of stimulating hair growth. Competitors accused her of false advertising, arguing the product relied on dubious scientific claims. Walker dismissed these accusations, focusing instead on testimonials from satisfied customers. Despite the controversy, her sales flourished, driven by her deep understanding of her clientele's needs. The debate highlighted the era's growing tension between entrepreneurial ambition and consumer skepticism. Number 9. Political influence and backlash. Beyond her business, Walker was a dedicated activist. She donated generously to the NAACP and other civil rights organizations, including $5,000 to the anti-lynching campaign, a monumental contribution for the time. Her activism, however, attracted threats from white supremacist groups. Walker's courage in the face of danger exemplified her commitment to using her fortune for social justice. "I am not satisfied in making money for myself," she once said, "I endeavor to provide opportunities for others." Her legacy as a philanthropist continues to inspire. Number 10. The Legacy Battle, Inheritance and Family Drama. Walker died on May 25, 1919, at the age of 51, leaving an estate worth over $1 million. Her daughter, A'Lelia Walker, inherited the fortune but faced criticism for extravagant spending during the Harlem Renaissance. Lavish parties at the Walker townhouse earned A'Lelia a reputation for excess, overshadowing her mother's disciplined legacy. Disputes over the estate arose among relatives, tarnishing the family's public image. Despite these struggles, Madam C.J. Walker's achievements as a self-made millionaire remain a powerful testament to her resilience and vision.